Hello and welcome to the Playcast. I think we're going to finish up fall tonight. Yep. It's about 90 degrees here. Summer has finally arrived. We've had 90 and sunny all week, and it looks like it's going to continue for a while. So we finally shifted out of the rainy spring. Geez, we just had the kid yesterday. I guess I can't get my morning kiss because she's already on the move. You can't play with the baby anyway until they get bigger. So okay. So three more days of summer. I don't know how that spot got undone, but okay. I guess I picked something there and didn't replace it. Anyway, seems like I was gonna say something and I can't remember what it was. Oh, 3 more days to go in the season, so there will be no more planting. And really, I wouldn't even have to harvest because if something is ready to harvest today, like corn, it's not going to be ready again before the end of the year, so or the season. So it doesn't really matter whether I pick the corn today on the 25th or wait and pick it another day, 26th, 27th, 28th. I don't think anything comes. I don't think anything matures that often. Every 3 days. But anyway. Looks like I could use some more bok choy seed. Is there anything in here that's not seed that I could take out? Stuff. Put some of that in there. Anyway. Oh yeah, I was talking about the weather. That's right. So yeah, it's like 90 degrees and sunny here today, so it was a good day to get out and work in the garden. Okay. Those go in there. And I suppose beets too. Okay. Yeah, it's a little harsh right at first. Let's see, it's anybody's birthday. I think I checked and then forgot. Nope, nobody's. So no birthdays the rest of the season. Okay. So what should I do today? I guess I could do more fishing to hunt for artifacts. I could go to the desert and look for artifacts. I could run around town looking for artifacts. I sense a theme. Sense a theme around artifacts. What did I do with my lucky lunches? Did I eat them all? I don't think so. Ah, there. I had stuck them in here when I went to the mines. That's right. Because that's another thing I could do is go to the mines and kill dust bunnies. But now that I got the one artifact that still could come from the mines, I have less reason to do that. I'll still do it at some point, but it's not as urgent now. Okay, so what do we got here? Oh, I need the gold. I need gold and iron bars for fishing. Okay. So I'm going to run through town. I guess town and mountains. To look real quick for artifacts. Oops, don't get stuck. Because one that I'm looking for is I forget what it's called. It's the round pot with the notch out of it thing. Oh, what? In the middle of a conversation, I didn't know it. Maybe it's an amphora, but anyway, it's somewhere in town is where you find it in this town map. And then there's at least one that can be up in the mountains map, so I'll run through the town map and then go run through the mountains map, and then fish, I suppose. This is probably not a great efficient use of time because there just aren't that many artifact spots outside of winter. But I'll make at least this one pass. They show up here quite a bit in their front yard. Because this is the mountains map now. Well, I guess if I'm going to fish, this is as good a place to fish as any. Let's get lucky. And my rod is empty of things. So I need one of these. And let's get 15 of these. Go ahead and get 30 of these. Whoops, what'd I do? There. Okay, 33 of those, so 33 casts. There we go. Almost into the bubbles. I think I missed the bubbles. Come on. There's some artifacts you can't catch unless you make a perfect cast, but I don't think that's true of the ones that I have remaining to get. So I think this might be a sturgeon. Nope. That would move fast for a largemouth bass. Carp. Come on now, this is like 8 fish without a treasure. What the hell? I did all the treasure things. I'm using the magnet. Got the lucky lunch. Hey, finally. Weak ass treasure, but maybe I can get several in a row here. No, I know that's not how luck works. I don't. If you flip a coin and get several heads in a row, it doesn't mean you're going to get a bunch of tails in a row. So I do understand that. I'm just hoping. Although it's possible that a game could be designed to make luck work that way, but odds are it's not. You know, it could be designed to say, okay, you're going to get 50% of these are going to be treasures, and so you're going to get, you know, out of the next 20 casts, 10 of them will be treasures, but then maybe we'll, you know, so then if luck says the first 10 aren't, then the game could make the next 10 be yes, but I don't think that's the way it's designed. I doubt very many games would be designed that way because, for one thing, there's no way for the game to know how long you're going to fish, so I can't really decide ahead of time how many treasures you're going to catch all together. Artifact, just not one I need. Earth crystals. Almost out of bobber. Probably the last cast with it. Nope, not quite. Ran out of bubbles finally. They did last quite a while. I can't complain about that. Okay, new bobber. So get back up there. Come back. Darn it. I forgot I'm not casting short into the bubbles anymore, darn it. Now there's bubbles too far away that it can't be reached. That's not helpful. Yeah, I ran the tiller in the garden today for a while. Just in the areas I hadn't been planted anything yet, I spread some manure from the chicken house out there and tilled it in, along with the weeds that had been coming up. So, plant some stuff out there in a day or two. I don't know, I put a lot of manure down. So I might end up having to hit it again in a day or so. I'll see how it looks. It would help if it got a rain on it to sort of settle everything together and then till it, but there's no rain in the forecast for at least a few days, so that might not be an option. Did that and weeded a section. Ah, last piece of bait. Okay. Well, good time to head home then. Yeah, weeded some beans and gonna have to do some more weeding, but I was barefoot, and I was a little concerned my feet were going to sunburn. I was working down the row on my knees, and I thought, man, the bottoms of my feet feel hot. Could I get sunburn on the soles of my feet? I guess that's possible, and it sounds really bad. It sounds like something that would be really unpleasant, so let's not do that. Okay, we gotta unload here. some of these fish were caught closer to the shore, so they're not gold starred. They're all cheap fish anyway, so they can all become fertilizer. Okay. So what else we got going on here? Still standing there. Yeah, you better, lady. That's what I like. Maybe I need to make some more of these things. They just don't seem to be producing very fast. No. What's the weather tomorrow? Not rain. That's all that matters. Rain or not rain. Let's see, was there anything else going on out here? I guess I could check back here. Haven't done this in a little while. Truffles hide pretty well behind trees. They're just the right color to blend right in. One thing I discovered in a previous game was that if there's truffles left out at the end of fall, they're not still laying there day one of winter. They're gone. So you gotta find them before winter. Apparently they melt in the snow or something. Alright, so this day it would be good to run to the desert and look for artifacts. Oh, thank you, dear. Possibly do some more fishing here for or somewhere for artifacts. Okay, these aren't really seeds, they're more it's winter and fall. I don't see the spring and summer ones. That's rhubarb. your sheep? I haven't gone in here in a while. Getting a little full. What? Cripes. Gotta pick the trees. I can only hold 3 at a time. Okay. So I said I want to run to the desert. See, just to sleep it. I don't think I get any credit for that, you know. Any whatever you're. You get hearts from your kids, but you don't have, like, I don't think they're on your friendship monitor deal. I guess I'd have to check that. I don't know, but I don't think it's like your friendship with people in town where you have to build it and maintain and all that. I think it's just there, kind of like with your dog. You pet your dog, he likes you, but you don't have to do that. It doesn't. Well, I guess it does come up in the grandpa evaluation, but it's not really necessary. Or, well, watering him at least isn't necessary, is what they say. So I guess I just watered the dog out of habit. Computer games are a strange thing. A little bit weird, you know, sometimes in the way that wouldn't call it addictive quite, although that's possible too, but just in the way that you can kind of make a job out of it and feel an obligation to, I've got to finish this level or this thing. Hey, is that the wrong one? I think it is. That's the other one. Cripes. Got that one, I didn't need it. Maybe I get the other one too. Good grief. That's crazy. Get 2 artifacts in a row, the same one. That's amazing. Kind of stuffed up here today. Uh-oh. That's gonna bother guy. Somebody's getting July 4th started about a week early here fireworks going on down at the neighbors. That guy's not going to be happy about that. He's crawling under the bed already. Okay, I've got to make some and then have a lucky lunch. Yeah, I don't have allergies in the sense of actually being bothered by anything, but like this time of year when you're out and working around stuff and weeds and tilling, and so there's dust and that kind of stuff, you're still going to get kind of stuffed up. Don't really notice it until I'm relaxed, leaning over doing something like this. Alright, I'm 0 for 3 so far on treasures. There's one. Something I don't need. Last one sounded like a dud. Just a little poof. It's funny, I was listening to the radio the other day, and a piece, a little public service announcement came on from, I don't know, some police reminding everyone that most fireworks are illegal in Illinois, and you know, you could get a citation and a fine and blah 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 blah. And then a little later, an ad comes on for Missouri, like the world's largest fireworks distributor right across the river in Missouri. Like, when you live close to the state line, you've got strict fireworks laws on one side and pretty wide open on the other side. And there's a lot of just, even on the Illinois side, there's a lot of wink and a nod to it. I mean, I guess if somebody complained, cops would probably come out and say, hey, cut it out. And that'd be about the extent of it. They might give out some tickets of some sort, but I'm sure so I'm not going to call on anybody. I don't think most people would. Fireworks don't do a whole lot for me. It's fun when there's kids around and they're having fun with it. But as far as just for me personally watching fireworks, like, kind of seen them all, I think. As far as shooting them off goes, there's not that much to it. It's like, okay, I lit it, it went off, it went bang, looked nice. Now what? I pretty quickly start thinking, okay, what if we tied 10 of these together, and then, or what if we tied a little one to a big one, so we'd get a 2-stage rocket sort of thing going. I'm not, trying like, how can we make this more interesting? Which is probably when it gets dangerous. So just stay out of that. Wait a second, did my bobber run out? I forgot about it. It did. Okay. Too much talk, not enough think. I should have visited Leia. I've probably got cutscenes with her waiting on me that happen in her house. So it's a bit jerky. Crap. Tiger trout. Rocks. Man, oh man. Terrible treasures here. That one a few times too. Let's make some room. Almost let one get away. I haven't actually let one get away in a long time, probably since I got to level 10. Just trying to look and see how my bobber was doing, if I still had it. This has been a pitiful treasure run. I've still got everything. I should be getting about 50%. Bad luck, I guess. Maybe it's a bad luck day. Check that when I get home, I guess. Using a lot of iron bars up this way. Not necessarily a bad thing, but because I don't think they're worth a ton if you sell them. I mean, they're worth something, but it's, you're not going to get rich selling iron bars, I don't think. I'll keep fishing until my lucky lunch runs out, at least. It's about a minute and a half. Tackle wore out now. Finger getting heavy. Another thing I didn't need. Okay, my lucky lunch ran out, so I guess this is my last cast. Not gonna quit on a heavy finger. Alright, well, that was disappointing. Looks like the hayfield's going to be filled out good in 2 days when I cut it. room. Let's see. Nothing goes in there. What was I thinking? Oh, ruby, that's right. Sell the ruby, sell. Okay. Alright. I'm curious, what was the luck today? Huh, a little extra. Boy, sure didn't seem like it. Oh well. So tomorrow night will be Halloween. That doesn't really shorten the day up much. It just, well, it does mean you can't go to town during the day because it's closed off and get ready. That does limit your day a bit, but I can still go south to fish. It's already pushing for another kid. Good thinking. Neutral, okay. So I just don't know if observing that the kid is sleeping counts as playing with, but anyway. Alright, intermission time. Okay, I'm back from intermission, but I appear to have goofed something up. This is my second time coming back. I came back the first time and thought I had recorded, but apparently I forgot to start it again. So I played through the 27th, 28th, and then realized that, and came back today and copied the old save back into place, thinking that would set me back. I thought it would actually set me back to the 25th, but it didn't. It just set me back to the 28th, and I'm not sure why. I must have stopped the game in between. I don't know. Anyway, the gist of it is I lost the 27th, so I don't recall what I did on the 27th particularly, other than that's the night of the Halloween festival, so I went and got the golden pumpkin. But other than that, I guess I just lost out on the recording of the 27th, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and do the 28th here. There's the golden pumpkin that I won, which has no purpose other than to sell it for whatever it sells for. So anyway, it's kind of aggravating. I think I've got every single day from this game for the 2 years, or going on 2 years, except for that one day. Oh well. No great loss. Other than the Halloween festival, all I did was fished, and I caught. I didn't catch any artifacts that I needed. The only thing I caught that was kind of interesting was this Neptune's Glaive, which is a specialty sword. It's not as good as the swords I've got now, so I'm not going to bother keeping it. I'll just sell it, but it was kind of interesting because I've never had that before in the game. Anyway, so today is the 28th, last day of fall, so everything that can be picked shall be picked, because it'll all be gone tomorrow in winter. And I think I'll go and, some flowers in here. I don't know why. I guess these are all slightly different colors of flowers, why they don't stack. But even like these two, these look like the same thing. They're both gold star. They're both blue. You know, darkish blue. They look like they should stack, but they don't. And flowers are kind of aggravating that way. Anyway, I've got geodes to crack. I've got can always do more fishing. Oh, and I need to cut all the hay, because all the hay will die tomorrow. Same thing with these. Gotta pick these because they'll be gone tomorrow. This stuff could have waited, but might as well go ahead and get it out of the way now. Sounds like my neighbor's mowing again. I think he mowed 2 days ago, but they're selling their house tomorrow, so I imagine they're trying to slick things up as nice as they can. An unexpected rain today. It's like a 10% chance, but it's been hot and humid, and I think it was one of those pop-up summer storms. Unload fruits. See, tomatoes. Where are the tomatoes? Oh, there. 33. That's enough tomato seed. Not a lot of cauliflower seed. I'll drop that one in there. One thing you have to watch out for is if there are any truffles on the ground, they will disappear when it turns to winter. In a previous game, I thought, well, I'll just wait till winter comes. All the leaves will be off the trees, and the grass will all die, and then it'll be easy to find the truffles. Well, no, truffles were gone then too. So apparently they melt in the snow or something. So you gotta. Let's see. I guess I can cut the hay last. Let's go to town and get town things taken care of. I can pop up to the desert real quick and check for artifacts. I'm still looking for one desert artifact. Now, since I've already played this day once before, it's probably going to go the same way, because this game, well, maybe not. I don't think that was there last time. We'll see. This game has randomness, but it's not there's a lot of stuff. If you stop and start over, a lot of stuff gets repeated. So it's kind of like there's a random seed at the beginning of the day or something like that. But then everything is based on that seed. That's my impression anyway of how it works. A lot of games are that way. But no, I don't. Unless I'm getting a couple of days mixed up, I guess that's possible too. But it's hard enough to remember what I did last time when I'm actually thinking of the last time. Now I'm trying to think of, wait a second, was the last time, or the last time that I didn't get it recorded? And I'm repeating it. Oh, just trying to get me to take her to the forest. Now that's the same, eight red slimes. So, I don't know. It's probably not all that interesting a question. Yeah, that's the same. My tools are just fine. Oh crap, I didn't, I needed to unload before I came and did this. I'm gonna run out of space quick. Shoot. Oh well. That should be enough room. Okay, that's all of that. I'll have to come back for more of this stuff after I go sell a bunch. Now I'm going to go up to the Adventurers Guild and sell that sword. After, oh. I shouldn't have filled my inventory all the way up, because then you got no room to pick anything up if you do find anything. Oh well. One mixed seed is not a great find. Wonder if there'll be fireworks next door again tonight. Probably will. Unless they're too busy getting ready. I need one more gift to push him over the top. And don't need to chat any more territory. Not open yet. Now open. Check in here real quick for artifacts. Nope. So I'll run home and unload and then go back. 6. Have anything Linus likes? Not that I know for sure. More seeds. Jeez, I'm finding artifacts all over the place. One thing I discovered is that I need more iron ore if I'm going to keep fishing with the magnet baits to get maximum treasure chances. I'm going to need to go to the mines and specifically for iron. Which is actually okay because I also need to go to the same level of the mines to kill dust bunnies, because I gotta kill like another 130 dust bunnies to get the reward for that. Okay. Back this way because there was a artifact spot up here. It's not anything that not anything I need in this area, but it's, wow, I'm collecting quite the seeds. I guess this way. Going back for that one seed, which is kind of silly, but some blackberries along the way. Check through here. I do still need one more artifact from the town map, so it's always worth running through here checking. 5? Well, we're not very good friends yet. Yoink. 3. Oh, that's really bad. Okay. Now, get home and unload and cut all the hay after running through this part of the map. She's not home. Okay. I don't suppose there's going to be enough hay to fill up my silos at 720. But I've got 12 animals in one barn in the coop. And I guess either 7 or 9. Let's see, 2 cows, 2 goats, 2 sheep, and 1 pig, I think. So 7 in the others, so that'd be 19. So say 20 animals and 28 days in the month of winter, but there's a couple of days are festivals, so they don't eat on those days. So say 26 days by 20 animals, 520 pieces of hay. So they're probably going to need 520 for the winter. I'm not going to get 520 here, but with what was in there, I should be close to that. I'll have to buy some from Marnie. But it shouldn't be too bad. And then I think next year I'm going to move, assuming I play through into next year, I'm going to move the barns over to the top end of this area so that I can run 2 long paddocks, at least two long paddocks down through this area, and just swap back and forth between the two to do an intensive grazing thing, so that there's always some hay growing up close to the barn. 'Cause the thing is, doing it like this, where they're just left to run out wherever they want, they wander around until they find some hay, and then they stop and eat it. Well, some grass, I should say. It's not hay until you bundle it, but the problem with that is that means they keep it eaten off closest to the barn, and then I think what happens is some of the animals don't get that far and find it, because they're just wandering off in all directions, and if they happen to wander off to the north or the east, they don't find the hay, the grass. Okay, 450, so might need another 100, not bad. I think I was a little short on hardwood the other day when I was making casks. I'm still going to need some more for that purpose. So there's one more truffle. That. One thing I should do, clear out a little space. Let's go ahead and make a couple more of them. Nothing to go in there. Toss that in there. This is pretty dull. I'm kind of just doing some housekeeping here on this last day. Okay, so tomorrow will be winter, so the weather doesn't matter in the winter. Because there are no rainy days. That's the only thing that matters in weather. Can't tell what the calendar is going to be, so that's it. So this turned into a 3-day session with the 27th missing, unfortunately. I'll have to try to watch that more closely from now on. So, next time I'll be back. We'll get started on winter. Trying to find artifacts and plowing ahead to get to the end of year 2 so we can get the big grandpa evaluation. So, I hope this bridged one was fun, and thanks for watching.